Hello everybody, Xyco back. I'm your bad influencer. I'm telling you things you don't want to know and showing you things you don't want to see. And today I'm going to show you something interesting. I'm going to show you a video about this gentleman who claims to have found the body of a Bigfoot. And Jesse Weber, which I believe is a serious guy, he doesn't do conspiracy theory videos as far as I know. He does usually like the legal stuff, the law and courtroom items. So he invited him on his show. So we're going to watch it together. So I've I kind of have an idea what it's gonna be about, obviously, but let's see what happens.
That has captivated people across the entire globe for centuries. Does Bigfoot really exist? Well, now there is a man called Snake the Bigfoot Hunter who claims he has found actual Bigfoot remains. He has this 8-foot, 300-pound body in his possession. He's even nicknamed it Dak. Snake says he found the remains in the Adirondack Mountains in 2024, even put them on display at last year's Great New York State Fair. But here's the wild part. Snake claims he sent the specimen for DNA testing, that the results showed the body has 58.5% Neanderthal DNA and 41.5% human DNA.
So I've done a video about the history of the world, right? Like recently, and I told you guys about the Neanderthal, that they were bigger and stronger than us Homo sapiens. So again, I don't want to sound like a crazy person. Probably I am, but this may very well be legit because they do have a form of communication, like those whooping sounds that they make, and they seem to be quite aggressive. They seem to be quite intelligent, actually, as well. So that's basically what science has found about the Neanderthal. So this could very well be legit. I just think it's funny that a gentleman named Snake has found Bigfoot because he has no feet.
Snake says that those tests from Cornell's veterinary DNA lab prove that this creature is a Neanderthal human hybrid. Now, the Adirondack Mountains have been known to be a hotspot for Bigfoot or Sasquatch sightings, but there are a lot of skeptics out there questioning Snake's discovery. So we decided, let's go to the source. Charles Stewart, better known as Snake the Bigfoot Hunter, joins me now. He's also the author of the Bigfoot Bible. Thank you so much for taking the time. First, how did you find these remains, and what made you think initially this could be Bigfoot's remains?
Well, you know, I found it west of Old Fort, Central Adirondack Park. And the reason I found it was just being in the right area where I could smell it, because this body was decaying. And I just followed my nose deeper and deeper and deeper until, bam, there's this 8-foot-long, 300-pound specimen in front of me. And this thing was sitting in a poison ivy patch and just was absolutely disgusting. And based on what we figured out, this was dead probably about 2 days when I had found this specimen, okay? And what was interesting is next to this body were some larger footprints. And after speaking to a couple other experts, we determined that one of the causes of this specimen's death was probably from getting bludgeoned to death by a larger Bigfoot. So
this again, this sounds about right, because obviously they're very aggressive. So this could have very well been a fight. They know very well that yeah, probably they're they're intelligent enough to know that they cannot take us on anymore. So and maybe there's not that many of them left anymore. So that's probably also one of the reasons why they're not actually coming out of the wilderness and trying to attack us. But I think they also know very well that that they cannot take us on anymore. So maybe, who knows, frustration, or who knows, they may very well have fought each other.
So two.
Yeah, absolutely. And this could have been over territory or mating. We believe it was probably due to mating, because this is a male specimen we have, and this was around 18 to 20 year range, and we figured that out by the dental decay. How much?
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. This DNA testing, what exactly was the testing, and what was it done on? The hair, teeth, soft tissue? What exactly?
Yeah, we had blood, hair, and fecal matter, and we just submitted it all and got that done through a friend of mine who worked at the Cornell Veterinarian BioDNA lab. And the results came back, as you mentioned, 58.5% Neanderthal / Denisovan. And that, I had to do a little bit of research myself to figure out exactly what was going on. But the Denisovan is a Asian kind of Neanderthal. It's mixed with 41.5% human, and some of that's indigenous. So at some point they did cross over the Bering Land Strait and have been in the Americas. So what we have there is, a very dangerous, aggressive. We know they attack each other, and they could definitely attack and hurt humans for sure.
The guy looks very serious. I mean, he he obviously looks a little bit odd, but that's fine because most researchers tend to look that a bit odd. But he looks serious. I mean, he's obviously he himself seems to believe what he's saying. So who knows? It doesn't look like he
Do you know
thinks it's
how
a hoax.
old? Do you know how long it's been dead for?
It was dead about 2 days when I found it.
2 days. So wait a second.
Yep.
Let me. So you think it was attacked by another Bigfoot 2 days prior? In other words, there's another living Bigfoot in that area?
Yeah, and I mean, these are, we call them Bigfoot, but, these are like Neanderthal human hybrid. And there's another one that attacked this one. And, one of the interesting things we found on our specimen, which we showed to 60,000 people, was this reproductive bone. And that's an anomaly that the Bigfoot has that is also in polar bears. And these are adaptations that allow it to procreate in an aggressive way. And that leads us to think that they don't actually form family units. They're very nomadic. If they do engage, it's for that aggressive procreation, and then they go their separate ways.
So that's basically what what we know as like modern science. That's basically what they know, that they were indeed very aggressive, that they may have lived in tribes at some point, but that they were nomadic because they basically kept moving to just keep attacking and eating whatever they could find. That's why they at some point they almost made our species, the Homo sapiens, almost made us extinct. So that's because they kept even as we were spreading. So we were in the Homo sapiens were covering this particular area. They just kept moving forward and trying to to eat us, obviously.
So
did you send this to a forensic anthropologist, or did a forensic anthropologist look at these remains?
So right now we've had the DNA test done. I've been trying to get more people to actually be in person with the body. I did get a documentary team came and peer reviewed the DNA, and this is a documentary team from Japan, and they filmed the whole a little movie on this, and they have released it there, and I have snippets of it on our website. And then what was really great is at the showing of this the first time. There was the Six Nation Indian tribes of New York, the Mohawk, Oneida, Onondaga, Cayuga, Tuscarora, and Seneca tribes. They came by and looked at the body, and they left and came back and gave me an award. They had came in and immediately identified it as a Bigfoot, as a bark eater, which is another name for Adirondack up there. So it's been like multiple verifications across different paths, and we're trying to get as much people to see this thing as possible.
Have you got any other mainstream verifications, any recognition from more of the major bodies or experts?
We're looking to get some additional people involved with the body. It's been an uphill battle. And
why? They don't believe it?
Well, Bigfoot has been considered kind of taboo and stuff. It's the thing is, this is a global phenomenon. This Bigfoot have been
Bigfoot,
experienced or
aliens,
encountered
all kinds of cryptids.
globally. Okay, but it's still, as you know, with what happened with UFOs, that was considered fringe until it's not. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
we are literally punching our way through wall after wall, getting this information out there. And the main thing I'm trying to tell people is you got to be careful when you're going out there
Yeah.
into the wilderness.
Well,
They say that they're very aggressive.
grab a camera because my gosh, I mean, look, it wouldn't be surprising to me if there's now a Sasquatch committee on Congress. I mean, look, the UAPs.
Grab a camera. That's that's not necessarily good advice, because they again they tend to be quite aggressive. So I and this is me being funny. I can already imagine a Bigfoot passing by, and this guy goes like, smile, say cheese, and the Bigfoot goes, ah. Sorry, I just can't how to get it out of my system.
UFOs, extraterrestrials. Snake, you might be ahead of something here. I appreciate you coming on and sharing it with our audience.
Can I just say that the people who do not believe in Bigfoot have something I call BDS, which is Bigfoot Derangement Syndrome.
You better trademark that. You better trademark that right now, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good seeing you, Snake.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and down.
So yeah, there you go. Well, let's think about this for a moment. The fact that the government didn't get involved does not make it fake. Governments all across the world, they have been denying things as a general. So yeah, that does not necessarily make it fake. So the guy seems to believe what he's saying. So that could be like sort of real. Uh, but what I'm trying to see both sides here. Honestly, I believe in this stuff, so that's already okay. But it doesn't mean that I believe every story. So again, it could be real. Uh, we've never found anything like this, and probably the reason why we never actually find their bodies is because they're known to be omnivores, so they probably even eat each other. Especially, they cannot eat the obviously us anymore, the Homo sapiens. So it is possible. Um, what did struck me as a bit odd. He was talking about the like aggressive mating, but and I hope nobody takes offense, but I did not see anything like a third leg. So yeah, that was a bit odd. I'm not sure where that mating bone, aggressive mating bone, is supposed to be. Also, they've been known to use weapons, the Neanderthal. These guys, so far, as far as we know, haven't found. At least nobody ever seen them carrying a big club or something, or a huge mammoth bone or something. So and maybe even the most important one, supposedly he was dead for about 2 days, right? uh, we all know that when a body passes on, they start bloating because the your entrails start, well, obviously, uh, bacteria start, growing, and everything inside of us. So you get this big belly initially. So that creature, for it to be passed on for about 2 days now, it seemed like it wasn't really decayed. And then they displayed it at that museum. Are we to understand that there was an autopsy done, that they actually removed the entrails, or how is it possible that it hadn't decayed further? Because that's what you'd expect. So was it embalmed, or was it what? That was a bit odd to me. But hey, who's to say? I mean, again, I believe in it, and it could be real. I just thought it was interesting to share. So again, you guys decide for yourselves if you want to believe it, and then, like I said, always think for yourself. And as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for your patience. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed like the reaction video. I'm actually thinking to do more because I think there is much more interesting stuff out there that and I have an opinion about everything. So I think reaction videos would be a great thing because I can actually comment on things because I tend to go on YouTube and comment on all kinds of videos. So I may very well end up doing some of those as well. I have other videos coming, so let's see where this goes. Again, as always, thank you. Again, please, if you can, donate, help me out. Look, I'm doing it with this microphone. It's not that great. I really need one of those desk microphones, and I am again, I am my wife and I. So we've been taking care of these rescued animals. So they are quite expensive because we don't get any funding from government or for anything else. So we are paying for everything ourselves. Uh, that's a priority. So that's why I'm hoping for some help from you guys. And again, as always, if you cannot help financially, even a little bit, that's fine. At least please subscribe, like, share. Maybe other people will also get to watch these videos, and hopefully the algorithm will start uh, donating, so I can buy better equipment and hopefully make better videos because I have so many interesting topics to cover, and I again. I hope that at least there you guys also find them interesting. So again, thank you. I love each and every one of you. I sincerely do. For now, I'll see you on the next one. May peace be upon you all.